everyone, it is Optimus. Welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach. In this video, I want to share with you how I am going to be taking down Colonel Gearheart, and I will try to explain it in the most simple way possible, so that way anybody on headquarters level 15, with your radar up to level 15, will also be able to hopefully take down Colonel Gearheart. Because we got 5 attempts to do this, we should be able to do this, because I've been taking a look at this Colonel Gearheart today. Should be relatively easy. Come take a look with me, shall we? Shall we? What did I say, shall we? I don't even... Won't we? I don't know. Whatever. Let's take a look what this Colonel Gearheart is all about today. So the base is located in the far back side. A little bit to the left. But I feel it should still be possible to do this relatively easily with avoiding most of these rocket launchers. Well, not necessarily avoiding, but making sure that you don't really have too much to do with these rocket launchers. Because let's be fair here, they can be pretty annoying. Let's see what the range is. So this is the furthest rocket launcher at the right corner over here. So if we were to be using all Zookas, because what we're going to be using in the end is going to be all Zookas, we need to take into consideration that we should probably deploy our Zookas behind these boom cannons over here, because this rocket launcher will reach all the way until these boom cannons. So that is some very valuable information. Alongside with that over here, we got a rocket launcher which basically covers that same area. The same thing with this rocket launcher over here, but you already see that the second rocket launcher almost, you know, kind of covers a side of it, not entirely. And then this final rocket launcher doesn't cover the boom cannons. So if we get to the situation where we have our Zookas over there, then we should probably drop a shock bomb onto these two rocket launchers, because those are the most deadly ones. So that is some good information at the same time as well. However, in order to make sure that we can make our way up there, we gotta clean up some of this section over there. Now I can basically go all crazy and do it in one attack and make my way up there, but this is a tutorial or guide for every single level that can do Colonel Gearheart. So I have tanks and medics right here, and I'm not gonna be boosting up. So you should probably be able to do this if you have stuff boosted up. But for the first attack, what I'm going to be doing is my main focus is going to be to clean up this laser beam and to also take care of this flamethrower over there. Because those are two things that can basically throw dirt in your food, I guess, when it comes down to this Colonel Gearheart. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take this one down. So for this one, I don't really got much to worry because the rocket launchers won't be reaching. If you were to be dropping your Zookas around here or anything else, then the rocket launchers would be reaching. But in this particular scenario, let's just go ahead and see what we can do. For this one, I want to drop a shock bomb right there. I want to make my way up there. Actually, the shock bomb is not necessary at all. I mean, you basically need to be careful of the cannon. So you want to be dropping a shock bomb for that the moment it turns around to shoot on your tanks. So as you guys can see so far, no damage whatsoever. I think I'll right now just focus onto that cannon over there. The flamethrower will definitely start hitting, so let's just drop a shock bomb there and also on the other cannons just like that. We got taken down by that doom cannon over there in the back, so we're just gonna drop another shock bomb right there to make sure that our tanks are not gonna be dying off that quickly. So in this particular scenario, we are right now in a pretty nice situation. We cleared up most of the stuff that we need to take care of. So there we go, taking care of the flamethrower. And that is the first objective, honestly. Like right now you can just make your tanks go wild, you can do whatever you want. In this particular scenario, what I will be doing is I'll be using some critters to drop them right there. You can draw barrage in your particular scenario, because you obviously, not everybody has a barrage who's going to be watching this. I mean critters, so I'll just drop a barrage. You cannot throw barrage right there, but I throw a critters there. You guys know what I'm talking about anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's make our way further up here. Let's see what we can take out. Nothing really too much, honestly. Let's just focus onto these sniper towers. I think that's the nice thing of doing things, just taking care of the sniper towers right here. Throwing a barrage at the one at the left right now to take care of that one. It should almost be gone. The doom cannon will still be able to get some shots in. There goes the first sniper tower. And then of course the second sniper tower should be going down any second now. And then I'm expecting to see somewhat trouble here to take care of these cannons. So I'm just going to retreat and do myself a favor and save up these units. So here's where the fun is going to be starting. Let's go ahead and take a look what we've left off here. So right now just scouting first. And then taking a look at everything. So All of these buildings have been destroyed. Right now 15 buildings in, so that's very nice. We also got rid of the mines next to the sniper tower, because that means that we can make our Zookas walk up there, which is also very nice. Let's take a look what the range of this rocket launcher is. So we want to make sure that we don't get any Zookas in here. Now the cool thing is, over here you got these factory supplies over there, so that is the perfect situation, or the perfect location where you could just deploy the Zookas right there. So we should be good to go. How about we just go ahead and charge up some Zookas and make our way up to the core of the base. Getting some Zookas. I have my landing crafts. 4 of my landing crafts are right now level 13, which is amazing. It's actually doing me pretty well, and it's not that expensive of an upgrade. I mean, it's still expensive of an upgrade, but it's not an impossible one to be getting with that 50% resource ward masterpiece that I currently got ongoing. I mean, I'm really close on getting up to level 65. Pretty happy with that. And over here, this mortar is right now going to the next level. Upgrading that mortar is going to give me another 81 experience, so that puts me really close. After that mortar is done, we need 2 more buildings, and then I'm literally level 65 in the game. Unfortunately, there are already some people who made it up there, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Anyway, getting our Zookas just like that, and how about we just get these bigger landing crafts with Zookas in first, and then deploy the rest of them. Once again, I just want to kind of let you guys know, or show you, that I don't have anything boosted up, because I don't feel this necessary for me. So let's just go ahead and do the second attack right now. Let's go ahead and press the attack button and let's get down with this. So for this particular scenario, it's kind of interesting. You can just deploy all of the Zookas right here. They will be walking very nicely. They will be walking together. I am going to be dropping a flare right here, and then I'm just going to drop a little smoke screen right there, letting the Zookas spark up, letting them gathering together. And then dropping the flare just outside of those sniper tower. Outside of those sniper towers, making sure that they all walk the same route. And this is how we're going to be walking to the headquarters. Should be relatively easy. Be sure to be careful of that the Zookas are not going to be spreading out too much. But here we are. There we go. Right now dropping the second flare right there. So for this process, you may want to be boosting up your gunboat energy, because you're going to be needing a lot of gunboat energy to make your way up there. The focus of the second attack is not going to be the takedown. The focus of the second attack is to clear up the road a little bit more. So, right now, made my way up there. You want to be making sure that you got at least 90 gunboat energy for this. Going to be shocking this section over here and that section over there. And then doing some damage onto sniper towers and stuff. Oh, there's also this rocket launcher over here, which apparently can reach us. That's kind of troublesome. Okay, so basically right now in this particular scenario, we know what we need to do here. We know what's going to be firing on us. Let's quickly take a look at what exactly it is that's going to be firing on us. And where to deploy the Zookas, most importantly as well. So essentially, you want to be having 3 shock bombs available for this. And you want to make sure that you leave a lot of Zookas alive. So it's going to be relatively tricky to pull this one off, but it's definitely possible. First and foremost, these mortars. These mortars are definitely going to be hurting. If you have the ability to take care of the mortars, I would definitely encourage you to do so. I should have actually dropped the flare there to take them out, but I didn't do that. It was kind of lazy of me. The Zookas were spreading out a little bit to the point that these machine guns can actually get a couple of hits on them. Should not happen too much if you actually get it behind this boom cannon. So that maybe will be the first layer of Zookas that will be getting taken down. Same thing applies over here. This rocket launcher, some of the Zookas actually did get hit in there. If you gather them together, you should be able to be fine. The most important shock will most definitely be these rocket launchers over there. So let's just go ahead and redo all of what we just did and do it a little bit better. So we clear some of the spacing. We know how it's gonna be, how the Zookas are gonna be walking. So we should basically be good to go. Same thing once again. Getting all the Zookas in here, letting them walk for a little bit, and then just go and drop the flare right there. Then dropping the smoke. And once they made their way up there, quickly taking a look. Right there behind the sniper tower over there, I will be dropping everything. So once again, forming a big line over there. Just like that. This is much better. That is definitely the flare you're looking for. And then making your way Zookas up there. You should probably drop the flare even a little bit further. But that's okay. Okay, right now making our way up there. Dropping the smoke, of course. Should be a little bit faster on the smoke, honestly. because otherwise you're gonna be seeing your Zookas ending up dying. And that's something that you do not want. And there we go. Made our way up there, safe and sound. Very nice. Okay. So what we're going to be doing right now is taking care of the mortars. So dropping 2 shock bombs, 1 on the mortars, and then 1 on the rocket launchers, and then we should be able to take care of the mortars, just like that. Look at this, this is a very nice takedown, and as you guys can see, some of the Zookas will already march towards the headquarters. From there on out, you can actually target the Zookas onto the headquarters very nicely. It is going to be kind of tricky to take it down from this point forward, because what you're going to be seeing that's going to be happening, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you guys after this attack, is that the Zookas are having a tendency of walking close to the headquarters, making sure that they almost get exposed here. So it's going to be kind of tricky to pull this one off, but I'm pretty sure that you guys have the ability of doing so. So that being said, let's just go ahead and get into this final attack, I hope. At least this should demonstrate how not to do it, so that way you guys can actually take it down. Because I like to do the work before you guys, and then you guys can just follow up with the right example, which should be the final attack. So once again, this time around, what we've learned is that we should probably drop the flare a little bit further down the road. That way we're going to be saving another smoke. And that way we're able to walk those Zookas up there very nicely. Look at this. Very nice walking path, just like that. And then that smoke over there. Make sure that all of the Zookas will be hugging the wall. Then dropping that flare against the wall over there in that little corner. My smoke was almost too late there, but still made it up there regardless. And then the final smoke, just like that, making our way up to the headquarters. The Zookas will just park here. They'll be standing here. The first target will literally be the headquarters. So all we need to do is just shock everything that will hit us. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. So shocked everything. Right now we will be able to take down the headquarters. Some of these Zookas will even start hitting the machine guns. Some of the Zookas will be getting hit if you start to shock wrongly. But as you guys can see, this was honestly a flawless takedown. Not flawless in the context that I didn't do it one attack, but flawless in the context of it is exactly how I planned it, and we managed to take it down with 1 attack remaining. So that kind of shows that you will definitely, if you boost up, have the ability to take down this Colonel Gearheart. First attack should be tanks and medics, taking care of the flamethrower and also taking care of the laser beam. Those are the 2 things you want to be taking out, and then make your way behind the headquarters. The final attack that I did just now, once again to summarize what happened here, the final attack that I did is a perfect flaring path when it comes down to the Zookas, using the boxes over there. If you lose those boxes over there, you can still use the cannons to make your Zookas walk up there. It is just that some of these Zookas will be getting hit then by the Doom cannon, some regular cannons, and then maybe some sniper towers. But basically what you want to do, second flare right there, further down the back there, and just follow the smokes that I used right here. They're going to be walking around that cannon. Be sure to smoke there a little bit better than I did. The smokes will be overlapping, but then you can deploy 1 smoke to make your way up there. And then once again, to summarize, 1 flare right there, making sure that the smokes, that you smoke in time. I almost smoked too late, and then make your way up there, and then snipe the headquarters. Gonna be a really easy win. That's gonna be doing it for this Colonel Gearheart takedown. I hope you guys got something out of this. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below if this guide helped you out taking down maybe your first Colonel Gearheart, or just help you taking down Colonel Gearheart in general. That being said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reversal for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.